And we've got a very important piece of news that's breaking right now on India First. India Today has accessed a 2021 interrogation of gangster Lawrence Bishnoi in 2021. When he was grilled, Bishnoi had confessed to a conspiracy to kill Salman Khan. Bear with me, viewer, very, very important. Bishnoi now has distanced himself from this threat letter to Salman, but in an interrogation last year, just last year, he admitted to a conspiracy to kill Salman Khan. Bishnoi, along with another gangster from Rajasthan, identified as Sampat Nehra, had plotted to kill Salman Khan, is what they said in an interrogation. Sampat went to conduct a recce outside Salman Khan's residence in Mumbai, but the pistol he had was not suited for long-distance shooting or long-range firing. Sampat Nehra, the gangster, then ordered for an RK spring rifle from his village. All of these scary details are only emerging now. Sampat Nehra is a Rajasthan-based gangster who was colluding with Lawrence Bishnoi, who has admitted to police in a 2021 confession that there was a conspiracy to kill Salman Khan. They asked for another weapon from Mumbai that could be transported to Mumbai from a village that could be of use to Lawrence Bishnoi's aid in the actual targeting of Salman Khan. This is all there. This is all there in the confession report that India Today has accessed. The rifle was in fact traced by the police, which led to Sampat Nehra's arrest. So remember that name very closely. Sampat Nehra, Lawrence Bishnoi, 2021 confession, interrogation, where they spoke about this conspiracy to kill Salman Khan. So it's not fun and games, it's not smoke and mirrors. Lawrence Bishnoi has been on record in 2018 talking about wanting to kill Salman Khan. In 2021, he, under interrogation, admits to a conspiracy to kill Salman Khan, and now a threat letter is discovered outside Salman Khan's residence, which Lawrence Bishnoi, for some reason, has denied any involvement with. But listen to what Lawrence Bishnoi said in 2018.
जब हम करेंगे तो पता लग ही जाएगा. सलमान खान का करेंगे, मारेंगे ही जाएंगे. जोधपुर में मारेंगे तो पता लग जाएगा इनको. अभी तो मैंने कुछ किया ही नहीं, बिना मतलब के इन्वॉल्व कर रहे हैं. जब हम करेंगे तो पता लग ही जाएगा. सलमान खान का करेंगे, मारेंगे ही जाएंगे. जोधपुर में मारेंगे तो पता लग जाएगा इनको. अभी तो मैंने कुछ किया ही नहीं, बिना मतलब के इन्वॉल्व कर रहे हैं.
Shreya, make sense of this for us. Lawrence Bishnoi clearly has a bone to pick with Salman Khan. He's been on camera, talking about wanting to bump off Salman Khan under interrogation last year by the police. We have those details. He's talked about that entire, attempt in collusion with Sampat Nehra, which led to Sampat Nehra's arrest as well. How does one make sense of this? Because Lawrence Bishnoi, Shreya, has now distanced himself with this new threat angle.
Well, yes, he has indeed distanced himself from the new letter that has, that was a threat that was sent to Salman Khan. However, the interrogation report clearly establishes that he indeed had a plan to get Salman Khan killed, and this was in the year 2018. Now, the interrogation report, which is dated 2021, he accepts that it was Sampat Nehra who was handed over the job. Sampat Nehra went, recce'd the Galaxy apartments, and then he couldn't shoot Salman Khan because he had a pistol. Followed by that, they actually tried to get that RK spring rifle from Lawrence Bishnoi's village in Fazilka. The weapon that we are talking about was in the presence and security of Dinesh Fauji. He's another accomplice of Lawrence Bishnoi. And this weapon that we are talking about, Lawrence Bishnoi himself had bought this weapon for a cost of 3 to 4 lakhs from a person named Anil Pandya. The Delhi police had actually recovered this weapon, which actually led to the arrest of Sampat Nehra. Both Lawrence Bishnoi and Sampat Nehra are in the arrest of Delhi police, and Lawrence Bishnoi, he's in the custody of Delhi police in another Arms Act case right now.
Thanks very much, Shreya, for putting that together for us. There are so many missing pieces still, but it's going to be up to the police to make sense of these disparate threads and angles that are coming together, stretching between Mansa in Punjab to Bandra in Mumbai to Tihar jail in Delhi. Now let's try and get you an overview of all of the people involved through a bit of a flowchart of how all of this actually comes together. Salman Khan, the big bhai of Bollywood, is at the center of it right now because he's become a person under the spotlight in the shadow of the killing of Sidu Moose Wala. Now, Kala Jatedi is a gangster who is in Delhi police remand. He is a crime partner with Lawrence Bishnoi, who's currently lodged in Tihar jail. Remember those two faces and names because they're important. Now, Lawrence Bishnoi's associate, as I just explained to you, is Sampat Nehra, the Rajasthan gangster, who actually went to Mumbai and Galaxy Apartments to conduct that in-person recce of Salman Khan's residence and realized his pistol is not enough to do the job. Now, Kala Jathedi's mentor is Naresh Sethi, who was actually tasked. The actual shooter, the person who would pull the trigger, was a guy called Naresh Sethi, who would have conducted the real assassination. He's the guy who would have done it if this entire conspiracy had not fallen apart. Lawrence Bishnoi, remember, is the one who was threatening. He was the one on camera who said, "Hum isko uda denge." And now there's a letter saying, "Aapka Moose Wala hoga," to Salman Khan and Salim Khan. These are all the characters around the Salman Khan threat. The police is yet to make full sense of what the connection is with the Sidu Moose Wala murder and Salman Khan's own safety and security.